The Grinch, or How the Grinch Stole Christmas, or Dr. Seuss's The Grinch. You could call this film so many names. I was not particularly a fan of the original animated Grinch. I wasn't the type of person that grew up with it, that watched it every Christmas. However, when I got to be of a certain age, I got to see Jim Carrey's Grinch, and I was usually the person that acted out in school that always was a little bit weird. So having seen Jim Carrey's Grinch, Jim Carrey was an actor I really identified with as a young person, and his type of acting helped me believe that being different was okay. So watching his rendition of The Grinch, his comedy, his timing, his dialogue delivery, there was so much that I remember about that movie. It has many flaws, many pacing issues, many dialogue issues, many story problems, and it really has that feeling that a lot of the story was padded to give it a theatrical release. And that's what happened with this movie too. And although I will remember Jim Carrey's Grinch for the rest of my life because it has memorable sequences in it, this movie wasn't really memorable. Benedict Cumberbatch voices the Grinch. I'm not a big fan of Benedict Cumberbatch. He voices Smaug in the Hobbit movies, and he also is in that Sherlock BBC show. I've seen maybe 2 or 3 episodes of it. I'm sorry if the show's good and you like it. I just have not watched very much of it. And the Grinch doesn't really feel like the Grinch in this movie. He just feels like the type of person that's had a rough day or two, and he's just kind of grumpy and doesn't want to really deal with anything or talk to anybody, as opposed to Jim Carrey's Grinch, where he had a rough childhood, grew up hating Christmas, because to him, Christmas was just about gifts and about how much money people could make, and he just hated Christmas and wanted to teach everybody a lesson. That is the kind of message I got from the Jim Carrey Grinch. This one, you don't get the feeling that this Grinch hates Christmas, that he's going to steal all the presents, and that he's just this guy that's genuinely grouchy until the last part of the movie, because that feels like the Grinch. He's supposed to hate Christmas until the last part of the movie, and then he gets the feeling that maybe Christmas is about something more, and that, he was wrong, and his heart grows 3 sizes. If you don't know the original plot of The Grinch, watch it. It's great. This movie felt boring. I've said that a lot about movies recently, and I don't know what it is. I've been finding a lot of movies boring recently. This film is animated well. It is beautiful to look at. The animation here made me smile. The Grinch had a wonderful design. Everything in this movie looks fantastic, and I thoroughly enjoyed the design. But I prefer Jim Carrey's version of The Grinch to this one. This one just wasn't memorable for me. It was okay. If you like Dr. Seuss, if you like The Grinch, and you wanted to see another animated remake, and if you just want a feel-good movie, something you can take your kids to, your family to, and just enjoy it, you will enjoy this movie. I fairly enjoyed it too. If I don't consider the other Grinch movies and just see this as kind of like a tribute to Dr. Seuss's Grinch, not a pound-for-pound storytelling of the book, then if I just see it as a just a retelling or as a tribute, I can enjoy this movie too. It gets a 7 out of 10 from me. Do watch it. It's fairly enjoyable. Thank you so much as always for watching, everybody. I really do appreciate it. You all are awesome. You matter, and I will see you in my next review. Have a great day. Take care.